Hello guys, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench. Bit of a sort of mid-month, if you like. What is it today? The 9th. It's not even mid, is it? It's sort of early in the month. Little catch up with you all just to sort of clarify a few things. Got some good news and some bad news really. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to you all for your great comments and everything, and for subbing to me. Nearly on 22,000 now, so that's a goal I never thought I'd see. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Really made up. It's currently 1:48 in the morning here on Thursday morning. I had a little nap earlier and had a little nap for longer than I thought I would, so now I can't get to sleep, so I thought I'd come and just bother you lot with a few words. I was going to go live, but nah, can't be bothered with that. So yeah, thanks very much for that, and really happy with the sub count. So news, what's happening? I've got a sheet of paper down here with everything I have to say, so that's why I keep looking down. As you know, my clear parts and wheels for the 124th Airfix Spitfire were sent off for making masks, and the Czech customs got them, and that was it. And I emailed the guy I sent them to a few times, heard nothing back, and I thought maybe I'd upset him with a comment or something like that. I didn't know what happened. As it turned out, he was obviously very busy with the Nuremberg Toy Fair, because that was last weekend just gone, and he also lost his dear dog, which has hit him for 6. So that's why I didn't hear anything. So if you were watching the stream I was on, whenever it was, and I said about, I don't know what's happening, I'm going to have to go to Airfix and try and get some replacement parts or whatever. It's basically Czech post being rubbish. So if you send anything to the Czech Republic and you're sending it to a company, I would seriously suggest using a courier, because it was absolutely ridiculous. It got held up for ages. It just sat there for ages and ages, and then they told him he had to pay 30 euros or something to get it released. And obviously I wasn't hearing from him. I thought maybe he just decided, just leave it, just let it die, and they'll send it back to me. And that's what I was kind of hoping for. But apparently they don't even do that. So I don't know. But basically what's happened now, he's managed to get hold of some clear parts from Airfix at the Toy Fair. So he is now making the masks, well, pretty much made them, so they will be available very shortly. So ASK, Art Scale Kit, will have some masks on the shelf available very soon, in the next few days. He sent me a sort of rough outline on what he's going to do, and I've said a couple of that, don't know why you're doing that bit there, but you might want to do that bit there, and sort of he kind of listens to me as a modeler, so we'll kind of go from there and see where it goes. One Man Army are also making a mask set for the Airfix 124 Spitfire. So One Man Army is the guy that makes all those beautiful, really nice little stencil masks and that. So that will be a full mask set with all the liveries and everything. I don't think he's doing all the liveries in the kit, but I think he's doing like 3 of them. So you'll have all the masks for the liveries, and you'll have all the stencil masks in there for your 124 scale Spitfire. So that'll be really nice, because in 24 scale those great big decals are a little bit too big. Having said that, that Hurricane, I've done that, as you know, Cartograph decals, and they were just gorgeous. So, but you're never going to get the painted on look like you do with the painted on masks. DN Models, Mitko over at DN Models, he's also doing masks. So if you like kabuki tape masks, I suggest you go for ASK or One Man Army. If you like vinyl masks, then go for DN Models. So you can take your choice. I don't think DN Models will do the what's the word I'm looking for? The stencil mask. I don't think they'll do them. But One Man Army will. So pays your money, takes your choice, and One Man Army won't do the canopy masks and everything, but ASK are. So we shall see. Also, some other good news for you Spitfire fans out there. Wing Leader are now taking pre-orders on their next photo archive publication, number 20, and it's on the Spitfire Mark 9. So if you go to their website, you will see on there that they've got a pre-order up, and they've also got some sample pages for you to look at. So that'll be a really good book. As soon as that is available, they'll put me one in the post, and I'll have it here for you on the bench under the camera, and we'll do a page-by-page review of it. Apparently they're saying the early books have nearly sold out. And the other thing that's absolutely amazing in this world of rising prices, I've had a bloody letter today from a broadband supplier telling me, due to rising prices, we have had to up your broadband. How is my broadband more expensive due to rising prices? I guess they got to pay for electric to run the company and everything, but and fuel to put in their cars and everything. But you know, it's going up about £5 a month. So never mind. But the Wing Leader are still charging £19.95 for their books. It's absolutely amazing, you know. So in the time of pizza's gone from like £2.50 to about £1,000, Wing Leader have kept their prices the same. So thank you for that. Very good of them. And also, final thing on Spitfires, I need to do an the Airscale cockpit set giveaway. I keep talking about it. I'll probably do that over on Ice Queen 7's channel or something. On a live stream. I might even do it myself on my own live stream. We'll see. Be easy to do on the phone when I hold the number up or whatever. We shall see. And also I want to say a big thank you to Alain Schmidt. He sent me an email today, and he got some hot off the press news. What's the company called? Models Vit, who do the great big 72nd scale AN124 and the AN225 that you've seen me, sorry, AN124 and AN225 that you've seen me review. If you remember, the engines in the AN225 are a lot nicer than the AN124, and the AN124 is being re-released in 2023 with new parts, so I can only assume they're using the engines from the 225 on the 124, because they are much nicer than the fairly basic engines you get in the 124. So watch out for that one. And the 225 is actually being released with the Buran on the back, so you can imagine that's going to be an expensive kit, and it's going to be very big and heavy. So look out for that one if you're interested in that. It's in 72nd scale, so I mean, it'd just be huge. So thanks for that, Alan. I've been in touch with Models Vit, and I've asked them to send me the sprues for the later 124, so we shall see. Some other very good news. As some of you will know, I have been speaking to ICM for 18 months now. In fact, no, it's just over a year, because I was speaking to them. Well, I've been speaking to them a long time, but then I sort of left them alone and then went back to them. And then the horrible thing happened. So basically, I've sort of left them alone. And then as soon as I heard of the Sky Crane, I sent them an email and heard nothing back. And I thought, you know, maybe they're not working out of the Ukraine anymore. And all of a sudden I got an email back from them, and yes, they're sending me their Sky Crane, the 1/35th scale Tahoe, is it called? So I'm really looking forward to that. And they're not sending me a pre-release, but they will send it to me as soon as they can, was their words. I believe it's being released on February the 15th. So that's 6 days from now. Hopefully they'll be able to send me one on sort of February the 12th or something. So I'll get one to review for you on the channel. So as soon as it comes, within 10 minutes of the postman leaving, it'll be on the bench being reviewed, and then we'll do a build. So that'll be really good. I've also been toying with the idea, some of you probably seen it, the HPH, my throat's dry, hang on a second. Cores, I like cores. The HPH models 1/32nd scale Messerschmitt 323, the huge, great thing. They've just done it in 32nd scale, and I'm really tempted, because you know I love the 32nd scale stuff, and I'm really tempted to get it. But it's like £1,400, I think it is. And I'm trying to think of how to get it. If you guys have got any idea, I was thinking, like, can I crowdfund it or something like that? I don't know. I'm just really tempted, but go take a look at it on the website. If you go to HPH, if you put in YouTube, in fact, I'll put a link to the video down below. There's a guy who's commented in there as well. I think he's talking about me. But yeah, go and have a look. Leave a comment on the video and say Nige sent me. And I can see how many of you have gone and had a look then. That'd be interesting to see. But I'm very, very tempted to get it because it just looks like such a mint kit. You know, it's just huge. And it's got a massive, it's 1.7 metre wingspan, but the wings are removable. So, you know, it'd be no bigger than a bloody big ship, really, I suppose. It's such a lot of money, and it's probably really not really worth £1,400. But I guess they've kind of priced it much like ship models. Here I go on to one of my talks again. You know, when Tamiya release a 35th scale T90, say, right, they know it's going to sell X number of kits, so they can afford to sell it at $49.99 because they know what they'll sell it to the bloody distributors for about £3.50, and the distributors knock it out to the shops at about 40 quid, and then the shops sell it for $49.99. But no, you know what I mean. They know they're going to sell X number of kits over so many years, so they can sell that kit to recoup their costs, their tooling costs. They can sell that kit at such and such a price. But it seems like ships don't seem to sell as many as like aircraft, tanks or cars do. So that's why when you get a sort of, you know, a 350th destroyer, which is like this big, will be like £100 compared to a, you know, a tank, a 35th scale tank, which is this big, and it's £40 sort of thing. And I think it's all about sales and that, and they know what they're going to sell. So I think that's probably why HPH have put the price where it is. I know it's been in development for a very, very long time. They were actually working with Profi Modeler at the beginning, and sort of it seems to be a 100% HPH release now. But let me know what you think. I'd love to. I would really, really love to get it, and just to play with it, because it's just a mental thing, and you know how I love my cargo aircraft. But let me know in the comments below. So on to the bad news. Little Jess, she's still with us. She's still here. It's not that serious. Some of you may have heard me comment in live streams and stuff with Sue. She's had a bit of an issue going to the toilet. She's had some ladies' problems having a wee, and sort of 1 minute she's not 1 minute, but sort of in the morning on a Monday, she'll coopy down for a wee and she'll be 6 or 7 seconds, and then lunchtime it'll take her 2 minutes. Bit weird. So did a urine sample, few bits and pieces they found. She's had a scan, and they've done a blood test as well. I haven't heard the results from the blood test, but in the scan it turns out she's got some sort of stone, some sort of calcium stone in her bladder, and there's a growth in there as well. So let's just hope for the best. She's got to go in and have an operation. They're going to actually open her up, and they actually, believe it or not, they cut the bladder open and deal with whatever's in there and then sew it back up, and it's just, and then send her home. You know, and I said, well, is she going to have a tube or a bag or something? And no, just heals up and it's fine. It's unbelievable, isn't it? When you think how long we take to recover from something like that. So it's mental. So yeah, the vet the vet's been looking after her since she was 8 weeks old. So he knows her very, very well, and she knows him. I know she's in good hands. So they will give her the absolute best they can. So let's just hope she's all good, and I hope the growth isn't anything that's too serious. I mean, she's like a bloody 2-year-old, so she's obviously not in any pain, which is the main thing. But she's just she's got a bit of bother going to the toilet, so we shall see. And as for me, I've had a bit of an issue going on now for over 2 years. I didn't go and get it seen. Well, I did try to get it seen to during the period of the Rovids, and with no real joy. It was ridiculous. Here in the UK, trying to see a doctor is impossible. I finally sort of kicking and screaming, moaning and whinging, got in touch with the doctors and said, like, I really, really need to see someone. They put me in touch. Well, they got me an appointment with somebody who is considered to be an extremely good doctor, and he took one look at me, took one look at my issue, and said, there's more to this than you think. So I've now got to have blood tests and all sorts of tests and scans, and well, tests, and then it's going to go on to scans apparently and stuff. So yeah, sometime sort of March time, I may be away from the camera a little bit, but hopefully it's nothing it's too serious. I'm absolutely fine. My blood pressure's a little bit up. My temperature is absolutely fine. I'm too fat, as we all know, and I probably drink too much beer, but I will keep you posted. But I don't think I'm going anywhere for any time soon, which may piss some people off, like the guy that left a message on the 323 video. But yeah, we shall see. So so that's that really. And so as not to end on a bad note, if you're enjoying the Hurricane, part 4 is going up on Monday, Monday the 13th of February, isn't it? At 9 p.m. as per usual. And I can't remember what I did in part 4 now, but I do know that I had the issues with the quality in part 2. So I actually reloaded part 4 in 1440, so you got a bit of better quality for that. I don't think I'll be doing that very often because it took absolutely hours to upload. So you know, it takes like 5 hours I think to upload a 1 hour video. So it's not so, and you know, while it's doing it, it's okay saying that, but while it's doing it, your computer's like, and the chip's getting up to 1,000,000 degrees and God knows what. But I suppose I could do it during the night. It'd be okay with a cold fan on the computer. But whatever. So so anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching me and listening to me ramble on about a little crap. But so basically, yeah, we've got ASK, One Man Army, and DM models coming out with masks for the Airfix 124 Spitfire. We've got Wing Leader coming out with a brand new book, a photo archive series on the it'll be number 20 on the Spitfire Mark 9. I'm going to be doing an airscale giveaway on your Spitfire. Oh, the other one we've got coming is the Qatari Spitfire Mark 1. That's on its way. As soon as it gets to New Zealand, it'll then be, it's got to come from China, and then I guess it's got to be boxed up and everything, and then from there, from New Zealand, it's going to come to me. So as soon as that arrives, again, within half an hour of the postman leaving, it will be on the bench and reviewed. If you want to get yourself one of them, if you want to get over to Premium Hobbies, you'll get 10% off. So have a look on there. You can pre-order it on Premium Hobbies and also put in NMB10 and you'll get your 10% off. Now, I know that Qatari are doing a little freebie. I think there's a poster, a little poster in the box, like an artwork. I'm not sure if it's just A4 size or what. And also some 3D printed exhaust for the kit. Now, I don't know if that's only going to be, I think they probably sell on their website. I don't know if that's only going to be if you buy direct from Qatari in New Zealand, or if it's going to be everything they send out is going to have that in. I don't know, but I know it's not going to be like forever. It's just going to be the first sort of 1,000, 10,000 kits, whatever it's going to be. I don't know, but have a look on the website and you'll know. But yeah, so get over to Qatari, get over to Premium Hobbies, and get your order in, because that is going to be a blinder of a kit. It's going to be amazing. Just having the instructions to read is going to be worth the cost. It's just unfortunate that the way currency is at the moment, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's the same with that ME323. You know, it's like 1,400 euros or something, which is £1,400 these days, isn't it? You know, years ago, 1,400 euros was £1,000. And it's the same with America. I want to buy stuff for the Mustang, and it's just, you know, $1,000 was 600 quid. Now $1,000 is £998. You know, it's not quite that, but you know what I mean. So anyway, thanks for looking in, and I'll see you all soon. I've got some. I'm doing another build at the moment. I'm working on, and I'm going to be getting some more work done probably tomorrow on the Lancaster. So keep your eyes open for that one, and I'll see you all soon. And as I say, don't forget, Monday night, 9 o'clock, part 4 of the Lancaster build, and that's not Lancaster build, Hurricane build, and quite probably this week, unless anything goes pear-shaped again, Saturday at 9:30 over on Plastic Monkeys channel. Tune in there and you'll see our build of we're doing the buddy build, Paul, Chris and I, of our Italian torpedo boats. So tune in there for a laugh. We'll have a beer and a bit of a joke, and just, you know, it's very, very light-hearted stuff. So I'll see you all soon. Don't forget, leave in the comments below how you think I should go about getting that Gigant. So maybe I should do a Patreon thing or not. I don't know. Let me know. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.